Team 19, husband and wife team out of Percival, Virginia. Ellen is driving her husband around speed. 1 week a year she gets to tell Ellen what to do, and she has to listen. In this 1970 Chevy Chevelle Super Sport 454 Cal induction car in the Sportsman division, sponsored by Wheel Antique. This is an LS6, by the way, and it rolls on the 50 Series Super Sport wheels. Pretty cool car. This car has been a good car for them over the last several years in the race. We want to keep it that way. 5 races. Get ready to start the 6th. Get ready, Austin. 2 races beginning now.
No trouble pulling a hill in that, but muscle car royalty, the LS6 Chevelle in 1970. That's the real deal, Scott. That's not a tribute to anything. Rolling into the gate here, beautiful and rare body style, 1951 Packard Ultramatic. Tom Gray out of Louisville, Kentucky. His trusty navigator, Vince Mattingly, doing a great race yet again here. This car was the official car that we launched at Coker Tire Company, the Star Series radio with 2 years ago. Still wearing a set. We've got a decent set on there, but hey, these cars get driven across dirt roads, back roads, all over the place. Holding up well, gentlemen. Tom and Vince in their 51 Packard Ultramatic 200 series.
So that brings up an opportunity. You're about to start. I hear it coming. Get ready. But we're talking about these cars racing hard. The slogan is, if you're not going speed, you're not racing. So if you're supposed to go from 0 to 40, you better get there. It's not a parade, it's a race. Team 61 coming up behind them. Some old buggers right here. Bob Merrick out of Manitoba, New Wisconsin. Manitowoc, I got that. Jim Cottle from Peking, Illinois is navigating. These fellows have been around for a couple years together in the 1961 Volkswagen Beetle in the Expert Division. 20-year veterans of the great race, sponsored by Spoon River Junction in Illinois, in Ironton. Is that how you say that? Canton. Oh, that is the city. I can't read Jason's handwriting. Canton, Illinois. That is Jim's family's winery in Canton. So, fellas, good luck. We'll see you tonight. Be careful. That car's been around the country. It came from California when Bob first lived there. Team 125 rolling behind them, quietly rolling behind that bug. In a 1949 Cadillac Series 62, 3rd race in this car. Dennis Groove from El Paso, Illinois is driving. Brandon Howard from Fulton, Missouri is navigating. It's the son-in-law riding over here telling his father-in-law how to do it. Groove and Howard is their team name. So, fellas, how many great races is this? This is your 3rd. Just as exciting on the 3rd as it was on the 1st, except now you have a little more idea of what's about to happen. Here it goes. Get ready. You're about to start. Good luck, fellas. Be safe.
1931 Ford Model A Coupe coming in here. This is Joe Cavatoni out of Rye, New York, your driver. Bill Cavatoni out of Charleston, South Carolina. Sweet little Survivor 31 Ford Model A Coupe from Rye Classic Auto. Little 24 stud flathead in this thing. This car prepared for a great race by Rob's Automotive, one of the premier great race prep shop. 5 cars this year. 5 cars prepared for great race this year. Something unique about preparing a classic car to do this kind of grueling endurance rally. Joe and Phil, when your timer goes off here in a minute, let me look at this car. Got some Excelsior Roadster radials on this thing. Brand new tire from Coker Tire Company. They're looking good. Sinister black hot rod. Nice race. I love it, boys.
So, by the way, they have to carry any parts they need along the way if they break down to try to fix it. We do have cars behind that will pick them up and tow them if they have to, but they're off route at that point. If they want to finish the race tonight and get their scores, they have to keep that car on the road. So they've got whatever they think they're going to need in that car right there. Coming up behind them is a beautiful 1936 Buick Coupe. Team 26, driven by Barry Jacobs out of Mount Vernon, Ohio. Some Buckeye boys. Jewel Jacobs from Mount Vernon is navigating. Central Ohio Fabricators is the team name for this 4th race since 2007. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen over here, I'm super glad you are here. Beautiful car. Keep it just as pretty and clean. Congratulations, you are on the road. Team 37 coming in behind them, a 1937 DeSoto S3 Business Coupe in the rookie division. First time ever in the Great Race. George Conby out of Rochester, New York is driving. Darren Palutko from Brockport, New York is navigating. Like I said, they're rookies. These boys have been friends for 40 years and decided, you know what, let's step things up in our friendship a little bit. Why not just throw all our stuff in the back of an old car, travel 2,500 miles, and you're not just driving seeing sights, you're stressing out. And here you go, your first ever Great Race experience.
My friends out of New Braunfels, Texas, Dan Martin and his lovely wife, cancer survivor Pat Martin. Put your hands together for them. 1928 Ford Model 8 delivery. They are expert division competitors, and they won the practice rally yesterday. Absolutely dominated. If you're going to come out swinging with a bar that high, it's going to be an incredible week for this husband and wife team. They're out of the hill country there. Not too far from San Antonio, where barbecue is done correctly, in my estimation. And on scale, Dan and Pat, your Great Race begins now. Have a wonderful week. Awesome couple. Dan restored Corvettes, had a Hill Country Corvette business. He restored Corvettes his entire life and just recently retired. The rumor has it model trains are on the agenda.
Some rookies coming up here, Team 23 in a 68 Pontiac Firebird convertible. Jonas Rangel out of Orange County, California is driving. JJ is from Orange County, California. Also, the Rangels here, rookies, Rangel Classics is the name of this. They got some awesome looking wheels and some good paint. Little 400 under the hood of this car. Fellas, you don't know what you're about to experience if you're on it. So get ready, here you go. Welcome to the 2026 Great Race.
How about these little Knowles kids up here waving the green flag? I haven't had a chance to call you guys out. Thank you for doing that, young people. 1913 Chevrolet Baby Grand. Check this thing out. Incredible. Charlie Brittingham out of Jasper, Indiana. Ken Fredette out of Caring Crow, Louisiana, where they know how to cook lunch and dinner like nobody else in the world. Charlie's been racing since 1999 and Ken since 2002. They are veterans. Habits Racing in this little 1913 Chevrolet Baby Grand.
I'm sure this is what that stuff is built for. Team 50, 1972 Mercedes-Benz 350 SL. The lovely Beverly Hand over here from Boston, Massachusetts is navigating. She's always smiling. Paul Joubert from Boston over there is driving. They're in the Sportsman division, the 5th year in the Great Race. They keep coming back to do it over and over. Their team name is Live, Love, and Laugh. And I will say they do a good job of it. Previously raced in a 1965 Olds 442 convertible. They want to make things a little more exciting. So Team 50, you're on the round. Good luck.
Please welcome Miss Buttercup, the 1974 Volkswagen Beetle, Miss Anna Grant Reichman out of Ana Cortez, Island of Hidalgo, Washington is your driver. Poor little Uli Kamholtz, her husband, the navigator. Wonderful car here. She did not like the flip-flops she was wearing. They had to get new shoes for this event. We're going to call them hiking boots as we go across the desert. Anna Grant and Uli in a 1974 Volkswagen Beetle convertible. Carbon body. You know, this body, this design of this car, Scott, was born in the 1930s, before World War II was fully blown. Endured to this day as one of the greatest collector cars. They made a trillion of them. They're a lot of fun to drive and experience, easy to work on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first up for the day of one of our Japanese teams, straight out of Shiga, Japan. Shiga Yashui is driving. Ayako Yashui is navigating. Father-daughter team.
in a 66 Ford Mustang convertible. Team D&D, dad over there is a dentist, the daughter is a doctor. Super cool team. They've been doing this since 2015, and they keep traveling around with us cross country. Head on out on the racetrack. Thank you all.
Can you even imagine, Scott, going to the other side of the world and doing a road?
We got people that haven't been over the state line, and here you are coming to America to drive across the country on Route 66 for the 100th anniversary.
My friend Cliff Lee out of Jacksonville, Florida, driving this sweet 65 El Camino. It's a little 327 4-speed car. Bridget Tice from St. Augustine, his trusty navigator. They are Sportsman Division competitors. The crew of Foxy. I love, by the way, Cliff, the live edge on this wood in the bed of this thing. That's really cool. What a neat car. 65 El Camino for great race across the desert. You kidding me? Perfect choice.
If you're hearing that, that's not Team 126. We'll get to that in just a minute. They kind of like to hold the microphone back there. Team 126, two old buddies in their 8th grade race. Sean Lennox from Jacksonville, Florida is driving. Steve Cox from St. Augustine, Florida is navigating the 63 Mercury Comet. Old school boys. Team PFM, 4-speed, 289 cubic inch, 4-barrel car right here. Awesome car, fellas. Good luck.
Lloyd and Debbie Cranford out of Punta Gorda, Florida. Check out this sweet Thunderbird. You know, the T-Birds were born as a sports car, and they went full luxury almost immediately. Beautiful car here. Team Thunder Chicken out of Punta Gorda, Florida, starting their Route 66 rally here. Pretty amazing lineup of cars and people from all over the country. This, by the way, is the Princess of Monaco edition. Very rare Thunderbird. Very rare. You will likely never see another one of these cars again. It is impossibly rare. There's a plaque inside. Princess of Monaco edition.
Driving. Christopher Brooksart from West Fargo, North Dakota, navigating in a 1918 American LaFrance Speedster. Double chain drives on this thing. They're still there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. They bring all their friends in a school bus, a vintage midline engine school bus to the race every year. Head out there, fellas. There, North
and DJ Williams out of Newton, Georgia, little husband and wife team here. 32 Ford 5 window. This is Team Sweet Victory Apparel. Grand champions back in 2021. Olivia won in this car with her sister. She's thrown her husband in here. They're doing the thing now for a couple of years in a row. By the way, Olivia's the daughter of great racer Beth Gentry. We'll see here in a minute. Come on, Olivia and DJ. Your race begins right now. Tire company. That's a sweet little car, Scott.
Team 74 coming in behind them in a sweet little 64 Pontiac GTO convertible. Mike Friel from Black Lick, Ohio is driving. John Hellman from State College, Pennsylvania is navigating. Brisby Brothers Race Team. And this is your second great race. I tell you, these fellas have it figured out. They're pretty chill back here, hanging out. They got the cigars going. It's just, I mean, they're just out driving the town. It's no big deal. Fellas, head on out on the race. Congratulations for making it here so far.
Oh, one of my favorite cars, Scott. A 1966 Mercury Marauder. It is in survivor condition, which is near and dear to my heart. It shows all the love and rowdy good times he's had his whole life. All the way from Brisbane, Australia, John Levitt, Tom Dishburn, my friends. This is Team Rusty Red. They run a business called EDI, shipping cars all over the world in and out of Australia. I've been trying to con them for 5 years now to let me hold on to this Marauder in the off-season. This is an incredible 428 cubic inch car, an amazing team from Australia in this race. Get on out of here. Got that flip-flop kicked up high. They're going to have a long, wonderful week.
The Browns rolling in behind them in car number 80 in a 54 four-door. Eric and Jan out of Moore Park, California. Eric's driving. Jan gets to boss him around. Honestly, y'all just look like you're just out on the town. I mean, there's a race happening somewhere that y'all just found your way. Glad you're here. Get ready. You're about to start. They're the Sportsman Division, Team Brown, on the 2026 Great Race. It's happening.
Sweet little shoebox Ford embarking on its adventure here. Lovely white wall. How was that?
That's me? Okay. It's probably best I didn't say it. Test it.
It's lost its power.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back.
Just kidding. Jody and Beth. Jody Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia. Oh, Beth Gentry here in her dad's car. Got cousin Jody into the deal. 32 Ford Cabriolet. Beth, Olivia's mom, you saw go by earlier. Guess what Beth is? Not just her mom, also former grand champions in this car, Jody and Beth. She's not messing around. They're going to get that money in the bird this year. There's a big Eagle trophy in it and a lot of bragging rights. Jody and Beth, some of the best competitors the race has ever seen.
Team 4 rolling in here in a shiny edition this year. Straight out of Maine, Charles Harris from Newcastle, Maine is driving. Justin Staley from Richmond, Maine navigating. Awesome 1928 Packard Speedster. Team number 4, the Maine boys, team number 2. This is a new car for 2026. They previously drove a Rio Speedster. Super glad that they're here. Fellas, good luck. Stay safe, and we will see you this afternoon.
Magnificent Packard Speedster. Dodge Challenger from 1970. Dave and Liz Wallace out of Round Hill, Virginia. These are the 2024 Rookie Division winners. Back for their third race. Little 340 cubic inch A66 option. Pretty rare car. And pretty much the craziest plum, crazy purple you can think of here. Sweet car, awesome couple out of Virginia in their third race together here. When you hear the horn, your race will begin here. They have been sponsored by Little Boutiques in the past. Those Magnums look really good on that car, Scott. 70 Challengers, man, that's the inspiration for the modern day Challengers you see running up and down the road.
Team number 20 coming in behind them, an awesome couple out of White Plains, New York. Ken Creary is driving. His lovely wife Lauren is navigating. Lauren States in a 65 Ford Ranchero Deluxe. Altered States is their team name. They are driving in honor of Dad. They've got stickers over here for the Army and Air Force in honor of their veteran dads. Altered States, husband and wife team. They've been racing since 2014. This car started out as a working car on a ranch in Wyoming, and here it is, traveling around the country in a great race. Team 71 coming in behind them, some of the best shirts in the race. You're not going to see them, but I'm telling you, just trust me, they're the best shirts in the race. Bruce Lefevre out of Windsor, Connecticut is driving. Peter LaMountain out of South Windsor, Connecticut is navigating. Peter, I don't know what you did, but you went and screwed up and got rid of your other navigator, and now you've upgraded. Some might say you did not. Your lovely bride was in the car, and now you brought Peter, or Bruce, around with you. Super glad to have them together. Awesome team in a 48 Ford Super Deluxe Coupe in the Expert Division. Fellas, good luck and be safe, and we'll see you.
A little Ford High Rod rolls out. Behind them is Doc. It's the 1953 Hudson Hornet. Jim Pole, choice for them out of San Francisco, California. This beautiful Hudson Hornet. This is a husband and wife team. Bought by Joyce in 1988 and restored by her father. The car is incredible. It sits just right. It tells a story everywhere it goes. It's one of the most beautiful cars you'll ever see designed, and it's on Great Race again this year, going down the Mother Road, which is pretty incredible as we go along the way. Racing in honor of Margaret Walt Mordecti, joins the third generation to own and race a Hudson.
Team 56 rolling in behind them in the 56 Ford Galaxy 500. Tom Hicks from New Springfield, Connecticut is driving. Jesse Jameson from New Springfield, Connecticut is navigating Team 5 in the sportsman division. Pretty awesome car, the way it fits, the way it handles and drives. Plenty of room in the back for your luggage for a race. All the parts you may need back there. Awesome tuning, awesome car. Super glad y'all are back. Are you ready? All right, like corrected, it is a 63. Good luck, fellas.
I want to make sure I do that too.
390 Galaxy. Here comes the 62 Corvette, the last year of the second generation of Corvettes. Jamie and Brad Mankin out of Klamath Falls, Oregon. My friends, this is a wonderful car. They've competed since 2016 in the Great Race, which is a pretty incredible story. This is the 10-year anniversary of competition running all over this great nation of ours in a beautiful 62 Corvette. They've been wonderful ambassadors for this event. Rumor has it that she packs matchy-match shirts every single day, and I'm never going to let him get out from under that. Go on out there, Jamie and Brad.
Team 116, Grease Lightning in a 1948 Ford convertible. Tom Farinacci II from Houston, Texas is driving. Trey Farinacci III from Houston, Texas is navigating the sportsman division. 10 names of T-Birds. Pretty cool car if you're going to drive around the country in the Great Race. Might as well do it in style with lightning all over you. Seriously, glad you're back. Team 116. Get ready to go down the Mother Road. Route 66, 100th anniversary. Get ready, here you go. Be careful.
Straight out of the Lone Star state of Texas, this beautiful 1968 Camaro Super Sport. Ken Kiley out of Canyon Lake, your driver. He's calling to Mike Roberts out of San Antonio into navigating this thing. Once again, I have offered him for nearly a decade the original full asking price of nearly $3,000 for this car. He informed me this year that they put new weather stripping in it, so the price went up. He still has not said yes to my offer, but I love it. Little 68 Camaro SS. Couple of cool guys here out of the great state of Texas. Going to go out and make a whole new series of adventures again this year. A little F-body. General Motors answer to the Mustang. Get on out of here. Check this car out.
Little husband and wife team, the Bruins right here rolling in. Beautiful little blue 1964 and a half Ford Mustang convertible. Jack and Mallory out of Birmingham, Alabama. Mallory hails out of Mobile originally, which is where we're starting next year. Don't know how that happens, but it's pretty cool. It's like a reunion for the family and all of us at the beach in Mobile. I'm sure it's going to be a little humid, but you know, it is what it is. The Bruin South teams, they're experts. Mallory got her start with my dad Scott back in the day in the X-Cup division. As soon as class gets it ready, it's time to get rolling. Thank you. Good luck, Jack. Don't make them mad.
1934 Model A with a speedster body on it. Out of the great state of New York, Sean Lowe's from Ellicottville. Your driver, his navigator, Rick McIntosh out of Lockport. This is the city garage. Sweet little speedster body Model A. Model A Ford's built from 1928 to 1931. This is a 1930 model. Probably one of the more accomplished vintage cars, classic cars in Great Race history. They have a wonderful age factor. Henry Ford built about 4 million of these things, and I think about 3.5 million of them on Great Race. Really cool cars here. Look at the bodywork on that.
We got some rookies right here for the first time ever. Team 44. David Land out of Glendale, California is driving. Julie Atwater from Glendale, California is navigating the 66 Volvo 112S. Team names, yes, dear. Good answer. They got some Garsh. Jane is 85. Is Jane here?
She's here. Support crew.
Jane is on the support crew. She's 85 years old today. Can we give a shout out for Jane? That is awesome. Y'all, get ready. You're on your race. First time ever. They got their swamp cooler in the back, I noticed.
Back in 1964, this Jaguar E-Type was the baddest of the bad. The first car ever manufactured with four-wheel independent suspension, four-wheel disc brakes, huge top speed capabilities. Ed Obermeyer out of Ottawa, Tennessee, the owner and driver of this car. Kent Worley out of Port Orchard, Washington, his navigator. Beautiful car, 1964 Jag E-Type Coupe. This was by Enzo Ferrari himself, deemed the most beautiful sports car ever penned, and I happen to agree with the late Enzo Ferrari here. Thank you, Ed. Ken, have a wonderful week.
Father-son team coming out of Texas. We've got Brent Hager over there from Haslett, Texas, is driving. His dad, Kelby, out of Dallas, Texas, is navigating. A 62 Corvette convertible, Sportsman Division. Third Time's a Charm is the name of this team. I don't know where they got that name. But I think we have a tradition. We've got to get through day 4 in this car, and then we're good to go. So the goal isn't just to finish the race. We need to go to day 5, and we're going to be good to go. So beautiful car. Fellas, good luck this year, and you are ready to go. Day 1 underway.
1966 Ford Mustang here. Brothers, Mark Fruin out of Camas, Utah. Peter Fruin out of Mountain Brook, Alabama. Home to Courtney Cox, I believe, if you needed some trivia there. Rookie division competitors here in their 66 Mustang. This is Team Fruin North, about to embark on their first great race together. Pretty sweet little car here. We'll see how this thing shakes out. I hope that the radiator and all of that is up to snuff here as we go into the triple-digit temperatures across the next 9 days. Scott?
Good luck, fellas. You may or may not know this car, and if you don't, you need to. The Blues Brothers in 1974 Plymouth Jewelry Police car. Bill Sokay out of Shelley, Alabama, driving. Jesse Jameson from New Fairfield, Connecticut is navigating. This is a tribute car from the 1984 Blues Brothers, and they are the real deal. This car is not a stranger to the great race. That speaker does usually make it the entire race, and that's what we're hoping. It's still there tonight when we come in. The cars behind them, they're not to get too close. They do get a little rowdy, and it does play music, by the way, and they do have speakers all over that car. So good luck, fellas. We will see you tonight. Get your great race started so you can get over tonight. It's a long car.